What's up guys, Jagira here. We've got some 4v4 elimination gameplay. As you can see, I'm up against the Berserker here. I did record this footage the other day, but I forgot to record the sound with it, and I thought instead of just trashing it, I'd like to have a go at voicing over it. We'll see how this goes. So I've parried the Berserker, do my light riposte, and then the recovering network connection. The Berserker's out of stamina, he's on the defense. I'm moving forward. Parry him again. I try and throw him off, fail, but I get that top overhead with the light poke. He does another top overhead, light attack, and I parry it and I get the execution. And that is so beautiful. So I'm feeling good myself. I go down the ladder and I go to pick up the boots. I always find the sprint boots are probably the most important of all the benefits you can get on this map, just because you're so quick. You can get around the map just really fast, and you can help your teammates out quicker. So now there's only one member of the enemy team left. It's a Berserker, and I decide to be honourable. I'm thinking, nah, I won't jump into this fight. I'll let it go out properly. I'm watching over my Lawbringer friend, thinking like, come on mate, you can do this, and he get the attack in, and there goes the execution. So rather good. You can see we killed all four of them and all four of us are still alive. And one of them is a little bit angry. One of the enemies is, as you can see. Yeah, he wasn't too happy with being killed there. So round two, I'm up against the same Berserker. Now I know that he's not really good with parrying. I don't think he parried at all the last round. So I'm feeling a bit more confident. I decided to let that attack go because, well, feigning it was going to do no difference. Now this is my mistake here. He did the heavy attack version instead of the light attack version with that overhead. So as I went for my unblockable, he had enough time to get away from it, which is quite sad. There I managed to land a heavy attack on him. And I'm out of stamina, but because I know he don't feint, all I've got to do is just match my guard and block those attacks. Now he's out of stamina. And he did a really good sort of matrix dodge there. And then the other Berserker comes in. He doesn't want to be honourable at all. I used my revenge on him. He did a really good deflector. That was rather beautiful. I get a double parry off. And I missed doing the overhead, which is what I was trying to. One of them down. I'm thinking, okay, I might be able to turn this around. And then no. The Lawbringer comes in. I've got to be honest though, that Warlord over there, bless his heart, he was being nice. He thought, you know what, I won't join in with this gang rape. I'll just stay back there and just enjoy the watch. And his teammates don't like that, and they take out their anger on him. Poor little Warlord. So now I know they're not being honourable. I think, okay, well, if that's the case, I now don't have to be honourable either. So I'm now up against the Warlord, which is a shame because he was nice. I'm watching out for that headbutt, and he doesn't do it. He does the zone attack instead. I get a guard break in, because I was thinking he's going to do another attack there, so I can hopefully guard break that. Another guard break in, followed by a heavy. I parry his zone attack. Do a side heavy, another guard break into another heavy. Rather easy. I'm not too sure what he was doing there, but thank you for the win. So I'm now looking to see, right, who can I go get now? I go over to the attack damage buff. I'm making my way to the tower. There's only one of them still alive. I believe that's the Lawbringer. Yep, that's the Lawbringer. I go for the impaling charge. Follow with the overhead, and then he's got revenge. I'm on my arse. The wall saves me, and there I'm on my arse again. It does another overhead, and I get my heavy in and execute him. Send him flying across the map. You can sit the fuck down, mate. And it now seems that he decides to do a little bit of role playing by making some very good Lawbringer noises. Whatever tickles your fancy, mate. Whatever tickles your fancy. Round 4, up against that Berserker. I'm thinking, right. It goes for the overhead, parry, guard break, into the spikes, and a little bit of a taunt, just to annoy him. See? That felt good. So I'm making my way to go help my teammate over there, when suddenly the buffs spawn. So I make my way back, pick up the shield, move over. The enemy's low, so I think my teammate's got it. Yep. And I get there just in time to watch the Kensei decapitate him. Well done, Kensei. So I pick up the attack damage buff here, I believe. Yep. And I now go off to the tower. There's 2 up. There's 3 of us up. Our teammate's low, so I instead of... he's dead now. I go in, impaling charge. He's not been executed though. And then the other Lawbringer impaling charges me. And one of the enemies leaves. So it's very good. We now got Lawbringer against Lawbringer. It's quite a sort of turtley attack matchup. I go for another top light, and he parries it. It was very nice of him. He does his shove. It's quite easy to dodge though, so I couldn't get the guard break off on him. He does a roll. I quickly go around, and we kill the Warlord. I now razz up the Kensei. The enemy Lawbringer is now making a run for it. I go for the charge to get him off the cliff, and it fails. It's quite a shame. He parries my overhead. Kensei's feeling confident, so he decides to do a bit of a taunt. And I'm just making sure that I can stay on these boots. I do not want him to get them at all, because I don't want him to grab them and start running away and we have to chase him across the map. There you go, I've picked him up. So I'm now lining myself up to try and get an impaling charge off the cliff. Wait for him to pop revenge. He pops it. I go in for the charge, and I fail. I'm on my arse, and I decide, right, that's it. Use a hand grenade. Saves the Valkyrie from being executed. Impaling charge, into the wall, overhead, do the execution, make him look in my eyes. I am the real Lawbringer, you are not. And that is the end of that game. Managed, I can say, res the little Valkyrie, bless his heart. So all in all, that was a rather good game. Say thanks, spell it wrong though, but you know. And we can see 100 score point difference between me and player 2. We're now in the second game and I'm up against an Orochi. So I'm waiting for the zone. He didn't do a zone, he did a side attack. I parry that. Guard break, heavy, shove, light, and that's it. He gives in. Like, he just gives up. Doesn't want to fight anymore. Thinks, you know what, that's it. I'll do the execution here. So powerful, it sends me back a little bit. Got my level up, so I got me feint. My feint? No, my feet. This one allows me buffs to last a bit longer. I pick up the boots. Don't want anyone else to get those. And as we can see, there's only 1 member left of the red team. So I go over to the shield. I'm picking that up. I'm trying to work out where he could be. Is he at the cathedral? Yes, he is at the cathedral and he's guarding a dead teammate. So I try and res up our berserker. I get hit by our Orochi. The wall saves me there. Okay, so the Orochi's taking care of him and I've resed the berserker. And we decide to be honourable, you know. Watch the fight unfold. Me and the berserker do a little bit of taunt spamming. He does some skiing. I do some lore dabbing. You know. Bonding in video games. He gets an overhead off. See, this is the issue there. He saw he had revenge, and instead of feinting that top, he let it go, and that was his biggest mistake there. Obviously, the shove knocked him down. Shove didn't knock me down because revenge wore off in time. He goes for a shoulder charge, dodge, guard break, heavy, and off you fly, mate. There you go. Goodbye. I go res up the berserker so we can both ski and dab together again. There we go. This is the best bonding. This is what honour looks like in video games, ladies and gentlemen. So now I'm against the other Orochi. He's got a wind effect, so I know he's quite edgy. He's backing up. He's a little bit of a coward. He's looking for openings. Block that zone. Missed the light attack though. He completed the Storm Rush. I didn't expect that, but I managed to parry the overhead top light. I parry the Storm Rush again. I throw him. Get that overhead off. Oh, he hits me there. So I unlock. Guard break. Heavy. So I can't get the execution on him, but I do get the kill. Go for the shield. I make my way to help the Berserker, and he left the game. He weren't too happy with that. So, you know, goodbye, Mr. Orochi. You can see the Berserker's got it. Do I be honourable? Do I be honourable? I choose not to be honourable, and I therefore give the Orochi revenge. Feeling bad about myself there. Feeling sorry for the Berserker. I'm looking, you know, do I do anything? Do I not? And I run away. I shouldn't have done that. I should have stayed there. I didn't. And as we can see, our Berserker friend in a moment will sadly die. So I make my way over here as a Kensei. Parry. Guard break. Heavy. Just do the classic sort of, you know, parry, guard break, heavy. And then I'm getting double teamed. Shoulder bash into the heavy. Get a poke there to stop him attacking. I've got revenge up. This fight's going to go on for quite a while. You can see. Get my other heavy off. And it's mainly just me getting beaten around quite a bit. Trying to avoid taking damage while using revenge. The Berserker wasn't too happy at what I did. See, I didn't at this point realise that I had 3 members of my team up. So I was thinking I was the only one alive. Thankfully I wasn't, but I think these guys didn't realise that my team was up because they're all here, you know, around me. So they could have probably gone off, poked him in the balls, and I tried to kill my teammates. He used his feet, I used mine, get a bit of HP back. Block that attack. Now he's running away, I get the heavy in. I get hit with the zone. Get hit again. It's quite boring, this is. Oh, and there's the snipe. Absolutely beautiful. The Orochi throw the kunai straight in the skull. Death. Use revenge. Knock him on his ass. I do the heavy, but because I've got hyper armor, his attack doesn't stop mine. There you go, mate. Go flying. And now there's only one person left. Project 1, and he's just been dealt with. So round 2 now goes to us as well. So yeah, pretty good game so far. Love the sight. What I meant to say was love the snipe. I was a little bit, you know, quite full of myself, should say, because I was very happy with what went on. Anyway, so I'm now against this Warden. Do a dodge, guard break, but he guard breaks back. Didn't expect that. I parry his top light, and it causes him to use one of his HP regains. That was a very good thing there. His zone attack does nothing to me because of my benefit. That means after a parry, I'd take reduced damage. And now I see what he's trying to do. He wants to grab these boots because he wants to run away. He doesn't want to fight me, so I'm trying to stop him from getting them. One of my teammates is dead, and we're just basically like... He doesn't want to fight me at all. He doesn't want to try and get damage. He just wants to keep me away from that point so he can get the boots. I'm trying my hardest to stop that. Go for the long arm, fail. He kicks me against the wall. He gets his boots, and there he goes, runs away. So instead of chasing him, I'm like, right, I'll go and try and res my teammate who's here in the cathedral. Making me way up the stairs. I don't know where the Warden's probably gone. And as I'm here and I res him, Berserker comes along as well. He greets me with a ski, so I reply with a dab. There we go. Lovely man. We now make our way off to, I believe it's the Overlook. I'm not too sure. It's basically point A on Dominion, I think. Or point C, yeah, point C. Up there, up the ladder. Teammates up on the bridge. He gets a kill. Very nice. One of them dies. And the Kensei falls off. So I'll make my way up the ladder as well, because I don't want to be the only guy on the ground. There we go. And as I'm there, we can see the team, one of the enemies down there. He's picked up the buff. He's going to go res the Kensei. And the glorious aerial finish. Gives us the game. Berserker skiing. Orochi falls to his death as well. What a way to end the game. It was absolutely beautiful. Come second place, I believe it was our Orochi who came first. That was very nice done of him. Got me rewards. Nothing that great, but you know, all in all, pretty good fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this type of commentary. It weren't live commentary, not sure what you'd call this. If you guys enjoyed my content, please leave a like. If you really enjoy my content, please subscribe. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Once again, I've been Jagira, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.